After receiving my first copyright strike for a YouTube cover I did, I desperately needed to find out two things. Number one, which bands do I have to be aware of? And number two, how can I legally continue to cover these great songs? And I found a solution. Let's discuss. So to set the stage, I received a copyright strike for covering End of the Innocents by Don Henley. And his lawyers took down the song and placed a strike, but that whole story in the video up here, because now we're talking about solutions. So my first thought after receiving the strike was, oh my gosh, what other bands could possibly strike my channel? Because within YouTube's strike policy, you only have 3 strikes and then your channel gets taken down. So I went on a little research mission to find out which bands you have to be aware of. Now, of course, it's not the band or the artist that is actually placing these legal claims. It's the record labels, the Sonys, the UMGs, etc., that take care of the copyright. And a very important note, I am all for copyright monetization, and that's what YouTube does nowadays. As soon as you upload a cover song, YouTube recognizes it and makes sure that any money made gets sent straight to the copyright holder. But the following bands have been found to place strikes, even though the video was monetized. Let's take a look. So we've got the Cars. Rick Beato was striked by the Cars. We've got the Rolling Stones, Simon and Garfunkel, Fleetwood Mac, Guns N' Roses, Eagles, and of course my favorite, Don Henley, who seems to be leading the charge in this regard. And a little call to action, if you have done a cover song and it was striked, please write it down in the comments and share it so we can all kind of learn from each other. That's great, man. So Rick Beato has done multiple videos on this issue, and he boils it down to, it seems to be the older bands. And newer bands don't really seem to mind because they've realized that this helps their brand awareness, and that eventually leads to more streams, more views, more concerts. So it's a good thing. Now, Rick Beato got his strikes lifted because he's got 2 million plus followers, so he went viral and the record labels lifted the strikes. But what do you do? What do I do when we receive strikes and we don't have a following like Rick Beato? And that brings us to question number 2. How can you cover songs legally? Okay, and just to place this right off the bat, I have no connection, no affiliate, nothing whatsoever with this database. I found it, I love it, I use it. So this is wearethehits.com, short WAT. So WAT has partnerships and deals in place with the record labels, and they basically connect the dots between you as an artist covering a song, the record label or the copyright holder, and then the whole bunch of legal stuff that happens in between. They cover that. So let's take a look at how this works within 3 steps. Step number 1. So before choosing a song, I would then usually go here to the search library and just search the song. So here we'll take a look at a good version. No, not Fricka. Let's look at Africa. And then here I would type in the recording artist, which is Toto. And here we see it is in the database. You can see the composer David Page, Jeff Porcaro, cleared for monetization. I'll get to that. And here, upload a new cover video of this song. Now let's take a look at a bad version. End of, let's just type in that, and then Don Henley. And here you can see no results found. And this would be your first red flag. If you can't find the song in the database, stay away from it. Then we proceed to step number 2. Back to the song here in the example of Africa. Make sure it's the proper song. And then you upload first to We Are The Hits. And this process gives your video a YouTube fingerprint. And just make sure that your title, your description, and your tags are the same as you would be using for your YouTube channel after. And then basically save and proceed to upload, and WAT does whatever it does in the backend to connect the dots, and then sends you an email just informing you that you're good to go, that your song has been cleared. And then finally, step number 3, you proceed to uploading your video to your YouTube channel, and YouTube will recognize the fingerprint and connect that to the WAT partnership. And as a bonus, the song is even cleared for monetization. So it's a double win. You don't just have it legally cleared, you can also have it monetized. So that's how I run things now when I cover a song, and it really eases things up because I don't have to worry about possible strikes. So I hope that gives you a boost for your next cover. Go play music, go play with your band, and if you play in a band, check out my free workshop. That'll help you for sure. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.